My research is all about detector dogs, specifically our Australian biosecurity detector dogs, who work to prevent invasive species and diseases coming into our country, and finding hopefully better ways to train them and different ways to train them to detect a larger variety of targets. Some of the research was conducted in the field with the biosecurity dogs in their training centres, and some of the research we've done right here at the UNE Lauraldale facility. We're in our training shed right now, where we've been using beagles to investigate some of the ways that they're able to detect the odour of the scent extract and at what thresholds they're able to detect it. The brown marmorated stink bugs are a big concern for Australian biosecurity because they are making their way to our borders, and they've already invaded huge areas around the world, so in Europe and North America, and they are just devastating agriculture. So they can feed on more than 100 different species of crop species, and so obviously huge losses to agriculture. And on top of that, they're huge nuisance pests. So what they do over winter is they all congregate, millions of them, to find places to hide inside.
Detector dogs are trained on over 200 different commodities, but not insects. So they'd never been trained on an insect before. So there was a couple of challenges. We didn't know how they were going to respond to training to an insect target odour.
What do you think, Leela?
So there was a lot of advantages of creating a scent extract, because in terms of storage, so by making the scent extract and then pipetting that onto little filter paper discs, then that can be stored frozen, and that's something that we can easily ship around to different locations. Since then, we've actually set up a supply chain with a couple of labs, one in the USA and one in Italy, to be able to send us basically stink bug scented papers, which we then store frozen, and they have a reasonable lifespan, we've discovered so far. So the Department of Agriculture is really excited about the research that we've done in this area, and they're really interested in continuing this relationship and this research. It's been a success story.